our Heifer calf facility. We bring students up here to be able to actually apply what they learn in the classroom. We are a working facility, so there are things that don't work sometimes like we want them to, and the students get to see when things don't go well. So we talk about both the benefits and potentially the pitfalls of raising calves individually and then in group housing. We have the individual hutches on the outside, and then we have the group transition pens after we wean them in the middle. And students in last year's Calves and Heifers class, they actually designed this layout. It's a lot more efficient as far as when you go around and feed the calves. And it was the students in that class that actually presented that to the farm manager, and they decided to put that in action. So today, this is our lab section of the Calves and Heifers class. It's a 3rd and 4th year class. So we're doing some things that we do every week, because right now we have a transition milk feeding study going on, and we're just looking to see the impacts on health and growth if we feed them transition cow milk as opposed to milk replacer right after they're born, after they get their feeding and colostrum. So it's up to the students to help monitor that, and they come every week. They're weighing them using a calf tape, and so they're measuring around their heart girth, and then that is correlated with a weight. And then they're measuring their hip height just to make sure they're gaining as they should be, and then they're keeping track of health monitoring. And so that's actually what we're doing for lab today. We use a chart that's out of the University of Wisconsin-Madison that's very applicable in this class. And it's a really easy form, and it actually even has pictures on it that tells you where the calf ranks as far as that goes. So we talked about this today in class, so they'll look at nasal discharge. If she doesn't have a nasal discharge all the way to she has a very thick mucoid discharge, that indicates a sick calf. And the same with what their eyes look like, what they should look like, what a really sick calf looks like. Ear droop. Calves should look at you and direct their ears to you. They're a prey animal, so they want to know where you are at all times. If that's not how they normally are presenting themselves, that's an indication that she's not feeling well, and then you should investigate further to see why she doesn't feel that way. So it's a very user-friendly. You just go and you can look easily at the calf and say she is here or there. If you're on a dairy operation, there's always calves on the dairy operation. Pretty much every aspect of what you will do on a dairy operation, we try to teach here.